I am back to answer another question about Veterans Readiness and Employment, VR&E Chapter 31. What does it cover besides tuition and the books and such? What does it cover as far as living expenses? I'm Ryan Byers. I'm a practicing lawyer in the state of Florida. I also used VR&E Chapter 31 to get through law school debt-free. Well, the short answer is VR&E has a subsistence allowance. That is actual garbage. You can check that out in 38 CFR section 21.260. Go ahead and just Google that quickly. You will see it's trash. Not going to pay as much as even the normal post 9/11 BAH. The good news is if you still qualify for the post 9/11 GI Bill, then you may be eligible to receive the BAH at the post 9/11 subsistence rate. Effective August 1st, 2011, the post 9/11 subsistence allowance may be paid in lieu of the subsistence allowance authorized in section 21.260B. It's important because, as I explained in my previous video, attending law school using VR&E, to start with the post 9/11, that's what's important. I explained that you need to start with it. Don't finish out that benefit though, because if you still have some of it left, then you can transfer that benefit essentially to VR&E when seeking a postgraduate degree. And your VR&E counselor will know this rule. For instance, mine came to me and she said, look, here's the paperwork, sign this, it will give you the BAH rate. Because you still have post 9/11 left, you're coming from post 9/11 to VR&E, this will elect the BAH rate for that continued post 9/11 benefit, even though we're switching you to VR&E, right? However, now you'll get a higher BAH rate, the normal one you're used to on the post 9/11, instead of this measly crap under 38 CFR section 21.260, the VR&E chapter. So your counselor should know that. I can't imagine they wouldn't, but just keep that in the back of your mind. So then with that, you can know I'm gonna be getting paid at whatever the BAH rate is for your VR&E journey. It'll be a better rate. Now, you will only be paid while you were actually attending the program. So like, for instance, when I was doing a summer internship over to Washington, DC to get a job there with the Department of Justice, it was a paid internship that covered my living expenses for the summer. However, in that situation, I wasn't paid any living expenses. So if I didn't have that job, I may have had to take out a loan still and go into debt. So keep that in mind. If you're not actively in the program, you're going to not be getting that money for living expenses. And I can make another video about how I handle VR&E and what it covered for me, or any other questions you have about it. Leave a comment, hit like, subscribe, that'd be great. Thank you so much.